Okay, now let's see this question. This question came in GATE 2014 and it came for 2 marks. The question is, consider the set of functions f from set A to A, and where this set A is basically having 2015 elements 0, 1, 2 all the way till 2014. Okay, so there is a set A which is having 2015 elements 2015 elements, and there is a function f which is from this is considered the set of all functions. So there is a set of all functions which are from this particular set A to set A. Okay, so this function is defined. Now the condition is that the function is such that f of I is equal to I. So for any image, for any element, if you take its image, okay, so let's say this is A, this is B, this is, so let's say there are only two elements right now, so this is A and this is B. Okay, so if you take for first time its image of A using this function, and then whatever image you have got, again using that as the element, if you again take its image, then that should come out to that element itself. It means I am saying that if I am taking for a particular element A, if I am taking its image and again whatever element came, again we are, because both the sets are same, right? So whatever the image is going to come, that will be part of again the original set A, and if I again take that image, then finally I want to get the same element. Okay, that should be for A also, B also, for every element we have to do that. So they are saying that for I ranging in all these elements, so all the elements should satisfy this property. Then consider the following statements, and they have given 3 statements P, Q, R, where they are saying that for each such function it must be the case that for every I this is the case, something. So they are saying a few statements. Let's see which of them can hold true. Okay, so let's consider a situation when A is mapping to A in this as per this function, and B is also mapping to B. Okay, if that is the case, then what is happening, that if you take FA, basically you are getting A, and if you again take F of A, that is essentially FA is A, so that is essentially FA, and again FA is A, that's why you are getting A. So this condition is satisfied. Okay, however, it is not the case always. You can have situations where this mapping is not the case, and still you are satisfying this condition. I'll just give you an example. So let's say there are two elements. Again, let's say this is A, this is B, and let's say this is A and this is B. What if the mapping is something like this? For F, the mapping is something like this. A is mapping to B and B is mapping to A. This is the mapping. Then you see what is happening. If you take FA, this is B. Now if you want to take F of A, then essentially it is this FA is B. That's why you can write this as F of B. And then what is F of B? It is A. Okay, so again we are seeing that this condition, that F of A is equal to A, is satisfied. So this condition is again satisfied. So in this situation also it is satisfied. Now they are saying that for each such function it must be the case that for every I Fi is equal to I. Now that is certainly not the case, because we have seen a situation where even if some elements are mapping to other, and the mapping is such that they map back to that particular element the next time, then we don't have this condition. So statement P is definitely false. What about Q? For each such function it must be the case that for some I, Fi is equal to I. So now they are not saying every I, they are saying that some I. Now is it the case that for all elements in A, this situation that element is not mapping to itself? that fi is equal to I, is it the case that that can happen, that there is no element which is mapping to itself? Let's see. So let's say there are 4 elements, okay, and let's say now let's name them by numbers. So 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, let's say. Okay, now if 1 is mapping to 2 and 2 is mapping to 1, so we have done something like this. So our target is not to have any fi is equal to I. Again, if 3 is mapping to 4 and 4 is mapping to 3, then again, so this situation, this condition we have to satisfy, and we are trying to avoid the situation where fi is equal to I, that we are trying to do. Now here we are saying that we are able to do that, but can we do that for this particular set A, where this is the situation? Now it turns out that you cannot do this for this set always. Why? Because see how many elements are there here. The number of elements is 2015, which is odd. Here it is even. So what is happening is that if it is even, then you can have some pairing like this. However, let's say if you are having the 5th element, let's say 5 and 5, now there is no other option. If you want f of 5 to be equal to 5, then the only option left is that you map 5 to 5, because there is no other element. So you have to map this to this. So definitely it turns out that if the number of elements in A is even, then it is possible that for no element I, fi is equal to I. However, if the number of elements is odd, then definitely there is at least one element. So there can be more than, so you can have each of them mapped to itself also. But even if you try to do create a mapping which you are trying to reduce the number of fi to I mappings, then also at least there will be one element which will satisfy this. So when they are saying, and here the size is 2015, which is an odd number, and that's why this situation will hold in this case, and that's why there will be at least one element which is mapping to itself, and the statement Q is true, where they are saying that it must be the case that for some I, fi is equal to I is true. Okay, so definitely the statement Q is correct. So P is wrong, Q is correct. What about R? R statement says that each such function must be onto. Okay, so they are saying that can you do something like this, that okay, not all the elements are mapped, so something like this, and let's say this and this. Can you do something like this, where the set A with respect to function f, we are having a mapping where the function f is not onto? Can you do that? Now it turns out you cannot do that. Why? Because for this particular element, let's say this particular element is, let's say x, then you cannot have f of x and then again f of that is equal to x. You cannot have that. Why? I'll just intuitively say you, see what is happening, that when we are having something like f of I, okay, is equal to I, we are having that, right? And we want to get all the values, all the 2015 values here. Okay, so the final domain which we are trying to have, final range which we are trying to have, that size, cardinality of that has to be 2015. However, as per the definition of the function, you know that if you need 2 images, at least there should be 2 pre-images, right? If you need 2 images, then there should be at least 2 pre-images. In fact, there can be more than 2 pre-images, but it cannot be less than that. So you can have 3. So 3 elements, and which are mapping to 2 elements, that you can have, but you cannot have less than that. So if you are wanting 2, it cannot be that one element is mapping to both of them. This is basically the violation of the definition of the function itself. So any function cannot, in any function, a particular element cannot have more than 1 images, and that's why this violates the definition of the function itself, and that's why this sort of situation is not possible. However, this thing is possible. Now here, if you want 2015 elements, it means that whatever this thing is producing, so let's say this thing is producing a set T, something like this, okay, then this T, cardinality of T should be definitely greater than or equal to 2015. So here, like, it should be at least 2. The number of elements left side, number of pre-images should be at least 2. Similarly, here the number of pre-images should be at least 2015. But how many maximum number of elements can Fi produce? Fi is basically which is giving us T, right? So what is the maximum number of elements that Fi can produce? Now again, this set A has 2015 elements, and any element can create a maximum of one image only. So 2015 elements can only create a maximum of 2015 images only. So from this side we are seeing that the number of images cannot exceed 2015. So it has to be bounded by 2015, and from here we are saying that it should be at least 2015. So from these two situations we can say that actually all the 2015 elements must be mapped, and therefore since each of the element is mapped by some pre-image, and that's why the function is onto. Okay, so in that situation we can justify that it must be onto, and that's why Q and R are correct. So the answer is B, only Q and R are true.